Good evening, guys. So I'm back again, and I'm from Develop Me Dev, the guy that posts new content. I've been busy lately, so I've only started to see the new comments that come up, and so far, I've noticed that they're having problems with the old setup of ads on Xamarin Forms. So therefore, I'm taking the liability to uh, at least show y'all how to get like video ads and all sorts of other ads in a much more easier way. I have done this before. It's just been a while since I've looked at it again, so bear with me as I go through the process again. So I'm just going to show you quickly how this looks. Um, so I've got my emulator here, and this is one of my apps. And as you can see, there's a test ad here, and then when I click there, and that's my reward ad. It's a video ad. And then when I have a video ad, I can do whatever the case I may be. You can structure this in any way. So the way I'm going to do it is, I have a application right here that I want to show you guys, and for this instance, I just want to show you guys what exactly is going on in this app and how I want to add ads to it. So this video might take a while though, because I haven't gone through this before. I've done this tutorial with you guys, so I'm gonna try and like snippet this video afterwards and try to make it like a lot more shorter than what it's supposed to be. But basically, I want to add video ads, basically like a reward add on every time I click on an item. So that's basically what I want to do. And I also want to add also an ad at the bottom over here, just to say, you know what, there's an ad here. So if I click this here and it opens up and gives me, so this is basically one of my new apps that are coming up with, which is just giving like mythical creatures and stuff like that onto the board. And I wanna have like some sort of thing where I click on one of these things here and a video ad plays, and I'm able to then watch this I'm able to then read this particular information. And while I'm on the main screen, I want to add down here in which I can constantly have there but not affect anything else. So that's going to be quite cool to implement. Hope I don't take too much of your time, but here goes. So that's basically the app that I have currently. If you want to know how to structure this ad up, this entire thing up, so basically the way I've structured it is I have a sort of like a REST service in which I call in there that pulls from a gist file into the data. As you can see, there's a gist file that's coming from GitHub, and that's pulling the data that I'm filling up in there. And then I've got mock data. Mock data is basically my methods for filling up the data that I need in each aspect of the page. And basically all I want to do is have the same feature of what I just explained. A video ad when I open to read on a mythical creature, and a small banner ad at the bottom. Now it's not very hard to implement this. It just takes a bit of practice and time. And I haven't been on Xamarin Forms for a while, but so that's not a problem though. We can go through it, and I guess the best thing is the fact that I haven't been on it for a while. So that it puts me in the same situation of you guys where uh, you're basically struggling to get like these sort of ads in. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna basically have this set up here and try and put ads into it. And I have my setup application, which I've already done ads in the previous pass before in here. And I just want to see, excuse me. Yep. So if I open this here, so basically the plugin or the NuGet I'm going to use is this NuGet right here. Very, 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 very easy way to complete tutorial. Let's just do this here, made easy. And alright, so it's basically coming back here. So what happens is importantly is all we need is a Mac where am I going? MarcTron dot Admob. We just need that for our ads, and we can move from there and add ads to our project, and how to add a banner ad, and basically how to add the rest of the ads in there. Rewarded ad is what I want. So once the rewarded ad is played, then I'm able to have access. Otherwise, push me back out into this thing, the previous this thing. Now these are like the events that happen for the rewarded ads. This is quite pretty simple. So the mobile ads initialize. I wanna first update because people are saying that they've been having problems, but this is my latest console with 2019 with everything latest here. So I'm not quite sure what's the problem unless you're using the old ad structure that I've asked you guys to use or I've showed you in the tutorial, which is it's okay for now. For some users who doesn't have that much of a issue using it, it's fine. So basically what I'm gonna do first, number one thing is this is one of my other apps is White Music Group Store. So I've changed the name to White Music Store, and this was just a test run to see how this ad ran at the time. But now I'm going to basically see what I can do with adding it to my new application. So this is going to be quite a long video, and I really hope you guys are up for it. So I'm going to try and explain all the concepts that I know of, and basically try and fix this from scratch by looking at the code, because tutorials are not giving me too much information. So I'm going to create this tutorial specifically for the fact that there's no tutorial at the moment that's giving us this information to help us get on our way on this. So too much talk for me, let's get to it. So number one is, if I look at my old application, it's not old anyway, but if I look at my application, I have MarcTron .admob, and as you can see, I've done this quite a long time ago though, and now I'm gonna install MarcTron onto my PCL project. So I'm just gonna go into, where is this? Oh, it's just running, that's why. So I'm gonna go to manage NuGet packages. I'm gonna say MarcTron, and add MarcTron to this project. There. Just gonna check that. So you're gonna add it to your PCL. That's your first .NET Standard Core application, which derives to your Android and your iOS apps. But I'm just gonna use Android for now. And here we go. Let's install this. Lovely. So that's gone in. Let's see what we can do. What's they telling us here? Xset made easy tutorial. Let's see. This is the tutorial that they have given us. Usually I don't really follow these tutorials, but I really want to see where they went wrong in not helping you understand this project to you guys. And I want to see what's going on. Add map banner. So let's just start with the banner. Okay, let's stop with the banner first. Let's add a straight to it. I want a rewarded video app, right? You need a single line of code for rewarded video app. Blah 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 blah. Show rewarded video app. Cool. User gets a rewarded video app. When it's open, when it's closed. Cool. Cool, 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 cool. Important permissions is internet, access, network, application label.test this thing, blah 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 blah. Okay, cool. Let's see what we can do with this. So I've added it in there. I want to see if my old application also has the same concept of actually having that in there. So MarcTron is also there. MarcTron, sorry, my bad. So I'm just gonna install MarcTron onto this as well. Let's see, MarcTron. Let's see how this works out for me. So basically, before having ads initialized, the mobile ads calling mobile's ads is not initialized with your Admob ID, and this can be done really easily once, ideally at app launch, finishing, and okay, cool. Important for iOS, not important for us. Cool. Okay, so not important for us right now. Okay, cool. So let's see, what do we have here? We have an ad control view. Now this is very important if you have an ad control view, and I'm pretty sure that if I look at all the references to the ad control view, they link up to some part of this viewing device. Yeah. So what we want to do now is follow the same structure in which I've done here. So I'm just going to copy this class over to, let's just say, open up this folder, copy, and I'm going to say, it's really very simple. I'm not providing this code, guys, so you gotta watch the video properly. So all you can see is view is coming from Xamarin Forms view, and you obviously, if you're running this thing, you'd have Xamarin Forms installed, and this is just a class that's inheriting your view. So basically what I want to do is I want to get the same sort of setup in here. So if I got the models in here, let's just put it in the models folder, and I'll say if I have my new class, let's just say paste here, and I want to move this into my namespace, mythical creatures namespace. As you can see, nothing has changed. All I've done is created the add control view class, inherited view from Xamarin Forms, added the file over to my models or whatever folder you want to add it to, and that's step 1 done. Then when step 2 comes about, I want to see what's in my other stuff. That's fine. That's throttling commands. I'll explain this another time, but the main purpose of getting all of this here is essentially just to get you to show ads and stuff. And that's ultimately the main goal from my perspective. And no other place will you find this, because I've tried to look at videos that show this very, very, very specifically, but they don't really show it very specifically. Now, notice something here. My view models are not altered in any way, so I just added that one thing. My abstinence is fine. My views, this is where it is. That's what I'm talking about. So behind my views of my items page, I have basically the events of what you would call MarcTron. So MarcTron events are here, and what I want to do with MarcTron events is there's several events that can happen. It's on appearing, set events, and what the events are. So basically what should happen is you should just take a second, take a deep breath, because this is just going to be a little bit of a tricky one for us. And I want to take all of these methods right here, wow, I really wonder where I got this from at the first place. Did I write this myself or did I find a tutorial? Huh. Doesn't matter though. I guess we'll find out. I want to copy all those events. Alright, these are just events that doesn't relate to the view. And I want to put them into my method. Now this year, I think what I'll do is I would provide you this code without some of the information. So I would give you like what files need to go where. I'll just give you the files that need to go wherever it needs to go and put them up into a drive, and you watch the video and you can just use the code of the files. So then in that way there, I know I'm not giving out my code just to randomly out there. So I've added all of these here in here, and you'll notice something. MarcTron, I'm using MarcTron.plugin, so I'm just inheriting all of this using MarcTron custom events, reward plus reward. Based on appearing. I wonder why that's giving me an error. Am I missing something here? So I have that, then that. So MarcTron plugins, MarcTron there. Oh, I see. Here we go. Okay. So only when I want it, it goes in, and only when I want it to be visible, I will allow it to be visible. Okay, let's just take a reward because we need that reward thing in there. We need this reward here. So I'm just gonna notice where I'm putting the reward. I'm putting the reward inside the class of items view model. So if I've done that correctly, mind me saying, I hope I haven't gone over a task here. I'm inheriting base model, save, inheriting base model, on appearing, no suitable method to found to be overriding, no suitable method found to be overriding, and I want to see where this on base method, and I'm gonna go to the view model doesn't have on appearance suitable for this substantial gain. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see how this sort of thing is structured here. And it looks like on appearing comes from the page itself, which is excuse me. Uh, mhm. Okay, let's take this mobile ads firstly and put this in here, because I'm assuming that this mobile ads right here is some sort of thing that we need in here. I wonder why that does not give me what I want. View models, items collection, items, view model. Let's see, this is white music. I want to go back here and see where does items view model. Ah, I see. That's the binding context. Okay, cool. Now, why does it give me on base? Ah, this could be one of the reasons that maybe over here. Let's go to definition, and the definition is there. Let's see if I upgrade this here, what it says. I want to see if I still get a problem with the on appearing. Doesn't seem like I have a problem with the on appearing. Mobile initializer. There's the stores there. Initials. Let's go back here. See what's causing this thing to load like the way it's loading. It's a content page, and this is a base model view, and that's a content page. Items page, items view model. I see what I've done wrong. So I've put it in the view model, which shouldn't be there. Technically, it should be behind the... That's my problem. So I'm going to remove that, and I'm going to put it behind, let's say, undo on that one, and I'm going to put it behind my items page here. There we go. There we go. And I'm pretty sure right now on appearing appears there, so then I don't have to have on appearing here. And items is items, selected item. I guess I gotta import that. Sounds lovely. Let's import that, system diagnostics. Alright, so I'm on that page. Lovely. Should set events. Reward. Let's take reward from here. Should set events as true. That's two things that we need from there. Any mythical creatures, let's go up here and say I want these two as variables at the top, and that should proclaim some sort of ideology there. Wow, that fixed the problem. My problem was that I was putting it behind the view model instead of behind the view code. That's okay though. That can be fixed always. That can always be fixed. If you can just determine where you're putting it. So I'm putting it there. So as you can see, like I've installed the two NuGets there, and I've put it behind that code. And now that I'm noticing something, I'm just gonna go back here and go to the page itself and see what am I missing. So I'm actually missing this controls unit here. Now this controls unit here is basically something that Admob has a list view in, and I think it's supposedly to show reward when clicked, and that's okay with me because I'm gonna do the same, try and replicate the same stuff here for now, and then I'm gonna modify it into the way I want it to be. So that's the controls page, and I'm gonna save that. So then I edited the controls page, I added that, and there's the actual control stuff. Load reward, and I'm gonna go to mythical creatures and also load it. Is that a stack layout? Okay, cool. That's fine. It's not a problem. Stack layout. I would usually use a scroll layout, but that stack layout seems fine. Okay, so I've added some stuff in here, which is right here. And these methods obviously go back to behind here, and they pop up here. But also in here, I've got to add this, which is, that's mythical creatures. And let's go to here, let's say the view renderer, set native control droids, blah blah blah. I'm not going to use this add view. I don't think I need to use this add view anymore. So I'm just going to go here GMC ads. I'm just gonna have a look at what this says. Key. So is that basically what I gotta do? I gotta say cross my current.user this thing and current ads. Okay, so these are my global properties, and my ads is equals to new ads that personalized is equals to true. New Admob this thing in your XAML behind only C# using Admob banner. I don't use the Admob banner, I only use the video, rewarded video. Just add show rewarded ad. Ah, okay, cool. So I've got that there. Let's see if this actually works, because this is actually quite easier than the old one. So then I'll try and explain it better when I have a understanding of like what exactly did I just do to my stuff. See, there's an error here. What is this? Could not find assemblies hashtag 23. Let's do 10. Okay. C proj. Looks like I really need that. So I'm gonna go back here and see what I'm missing here, and I'm gonna go to as light. There we go. I'm gonna copy this one. So Xamarin Google Play Services.ads.light. Guys, I'm a bit rusty on this here, so please forgive me if I'm missing something. I've been doing videos since the morning trying to get guys online personally when they've invited me. I have other channels and other sort of like things I take care of in terms of development. I run my own development platform, and usually what I do is I have a guy that does this, but for now I've taught the guy, but it takes a while to get back in the motion, I guess. When you're a little bit sluggy and you're busy with all the business items of the day, and that should go there somewhere. Should pick up. Come on. Application context. Let's see. Forms.application context. Forms app compatibility. There's compatibility, and that didn't seem to give an error. What is the error though? Could not find Android X assemblies. Make sure you install the following packages: browser, Google Material, Legacy 4, you see proj file, package reference, and you see proj file. Let's see what I gotta do for my C proj. Okay, that's the main test. This is the layout. I'm pretty sure you gotta add this somewhere. And cross add true using banner ads, rewarded ads, mobile initialization, key. This could be one of the things in the Android project. I need these permissions. Maybe this is missing. Let me see. let's see. So to find that, I just gotta go here and see what is missing here. Okay, cool. There we go. That's what's missing. It's this part. Yeah, I know. I'm a little bit rusty, but though I'll get there. Application. Let's put my metadata in here. And that's quite nice. Cool. Wonder what's going on here now. Come on, talk to me. Mythical creatures, Android. Manifest. Manifest. Let's look at the manifest. The options. Jewel deck. That's fine. Just gonna copy these permissions over. I have a source control here, so I'll be able to explain it to you guys properly in a proper situational state once I'm done fixing up what I need to fix up though. And we can see from there. Let's see. Link queue, number of vectors cannot be found, blah 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 blah. Let's put that off, put that on. Cannot find 23 Android X assemblies. Please ensure you install the following NuGet packages, live data, and Xamarin Android X. I wonder if I see. Maybe I gotta just build this. Let me just build this for a second. See where I go with this. It's one up to date. Mythical creatures. Let's update that. Make sure that you install the following NuGet packages. Xamarin, what is it? Xamarin. Copy and paste the snippet in your C project file. Let's copy that. Let's open Notepad. My C proj. That looks like a lot more easier thing to do. If I open my C proj, obviously I'm not gonna get to my C proj like that, so I gotta do this. Come on, man. Tell me you're gonna open that up. Yeah. And they say put package reference in here. Okay, cool. So I'm gonna just add these package references in there. And let's hope that works. I hope that works. Reload. This operation could not be complete. Reload. Why's it gone there? Let's see. Edit that there. And let's see. What is going on here? You know what? I'm just gonna remove this. Maybe I'm missing something. Package reference if it's that. Oh, I see. 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 I see what's the problem. Okay, cool. If you got a package reference there that's referencing a different one there, I see what's the problem. I should build that. Let's hope it doesn't give me any problems these times now. You know, guys, if I had time to do this all the time and had not have my developers do this, it will be a lot more faster. Although, I must admit, being management sucks because you know what to do and know how to fix stuff. It just takes a while. So usually what I just do is I just give it to the guys that are not available at the time and used by another process. Oh, that's cool. What's used by another process? When that happens, what you should do is just Visual Studio back again and say, let's close that up. And Mythical Creatures again, open it up. It's kind of cool that I can still remember this stuff. But I did it for one of the guys that commented that's having trouble. So for me, technically, I'm glad to help you guys. And hopefully you guys can help someone else in future with this video. And I know this video is going to be quite a long sprint. But hopefully this solves most of your problems. And we'll see how it goes. And remember the last video that I showed you guys with the splash screen, and if your emulator doesn't work, what you should do is you should go to your BIOS and set that up. It's only mainly because, I guess, mainly because of the fact, yes, okay, that's the one problem there. Okay, cool. Now I see what they said. Depreciated. Let's say is obsolete. In your Android project, add this in your onCreate method. I've added that in my onCreate method. I want to see like what exactly is this problem and has it come up before by other developers. Let's try this. I wonder what that is. Maybe I gotta say this. That makes a big difference, I guess. Maybe I don't need to use that at all. Most probably I don't need to use it. Task was not given a value. Ah, I wonder if it's this. Must be this. Creating the add view. Let's move this. Remove unnecessary things. There we go. The models are there. Ah. Let's copy that. Ah, I have added that in the manifest. I think that is obsolete. It doesn't really matter. Seem to have worked. Seem at this thing there. I wonder if, yeah, seems to have worked. Let me see if I remove this. Comment that out. Seems obsolete anyway. Maybe it's duplicated somewhere else. I think it's probably this. Background task running. Let's see if it emulator is even running. Emulator seems to be running. Deploying. Does it still give me my stuff? Doesn't. Does. That's cool. That's kind of cool. So maybe I actually don't need this as well. Head unit. I actually need this. Just remove this. Just say this is off. No use anymore to me. I want to see if it actually picks up. I don't want to build everything because I've got the iOS here and I don't have a Mac connected as yet. Just output build. This is what I hate when it builds multiple projects at the same time, which causes a conflict of interest because it succeeded. Even though it succeeded, it's still building, and I hate that. Because then usually what I have to do is go again and reconfigure everything again once again. Oh, so it seems awesome. Okay, cool. So basically all I need is this right here and that right there, it would seem. If I remove that, go to my models, remove this. I no longer need that. Metadata is there. Main doesn't need anything else, so undo everything that's there. Seems worthwhile. So I didn't change much. But obviously I do want to see if this works now. There's like 4 building right now in the Android project. I just need one of them to build, be successful. I have no idea why this builds up so many files anyway. Let's see. Oh wow, let's see. Does it come up? Yes, it comes up as a test ad. I want to see if I click this. Does it give me my video? There's the video, the reward video. Now what happens with the reward video is it would basically add a reward to the items list. View model. Not view model, view code. So if I go to views and I say, it's basically adding one to this here, a reward here. So you can check if the reward is there and then open up the new one. So you can have like a counter sort of thing in there and open it up. But that's basically what it is. So what I'm gonna do, guys, is I'm gonna go through. So it's really now it's really simple for me to understand what's going on. I'm just gonna go to stop this. So I've installed the MarcTron, right? I've installed MarcTron there. I've added some code in here, which is the controls from MarcTron. I've added a bit of this is the button to show the actual, what you would say, the video. You would assume, I would assume, right? and you'd notice that the video says show click, and if I look at show click, there should be a show click button here. I think it's this one, show reward. Yeah, show reward on click, and that's basically just getting a test this thing result, and I've got my test result there. And really all I gotta do here is change the Android manifest and add these dates in here. So it's that, and then you've got this, and that's basically it. And it looks like it's working right now. So I'm gonna not commit this and leave it to you guys. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create some code. So I'm just gonna give you probably this piece of code here, and if you watch the video you'd know exactly what I'm talking about. And I'm giving you that bit of code, and I will give you this bit of code here, which I've added, and obviously you gotta install MarcTron. So that's basically it, I guess. So wow, it's been a while since I've done this. There's that one there, that change there. There's the empty ad trade. That's quite cool. And yeah, that's basically how you get video ads. I'm so sorry guys that it took so long for me to figure this out. Like I said, I'm doing mostly management with my developers now, and my developers usually handle the stuff. So it took me a bit of while to figure out what went wrong where and what I didn't need and what I this thing, and I'd also have to talk to my developers to remove all of those unnecessary stuff. Because I guess the real reason is mostly because I think Xamarin Forms updated their stuff, I assume, and I'm gonna give you guys all of this stuff to look at, and I'm gonna put them. If you watch the video, I'm just gonna leave the separate items in the description, so you know where to put them and where about to put them. So glad for watching this video. So just to run it one more time, like you can see, I'm gonna let's just close this. Let's just close that and say Team Explorer. Alright, there's my Team Explorer here. There's my stashes. Cool. There's only the two nougats, this, and the two things that I put in the view, which is quite cool. And that's awesome, guys.